Hey there, researchers! Today I'm breaking down the concept of a research gap for you. So, what exactly is a research gap? Picture it as a missing piece in the vast puzzle of existing knowledge. It's an area that hasn't been fully explored, lacks clear answers, or needs updated insights. Identifying a research gap is crucial because it helps you choose a meaningful topic, ensures your research adds value, and prevents you from repeating what's already been done. Now, let's dive into 3 practical steps to identify a research gap effectively. Step 1. Conduct a thorough literature review. A strong literature review is your first tool for finding research gaps. Start broad by reading well-known books, research papers, and review articles in your area. Prioritize studies published in the past 5 to 10 years and explore multiple sources like Google Scholar, JSTOR, ERIC, or ResearchGate. Where to look for gaps in literature? Check the introduction section where authors often mention gaps as part of the study's background. Also, look into the discussion or conclusion sections, where researchers frequently highlight limitations or suggest areas for future research. For example, suppose you're exploring digital literacy in Urdu medium schools. After reviewing recent studies, you might find extensive research on English medium schools, but very little on Urdu medium institutions. This gap is a clear opportunity for new research. Step 2. Identify unanswered questions and emerging trends. As you read, look for unresolved issues, emerging problems, and neglected populations. Are there questions that researchers repeatedly ask but haven't fully answered? Has society, technology, or education evolved in ways that create new challenges? Are there groups, such as minority students or rural communities, that lack representation in research? For instance, if studies on online learning focus heavily on urban schools, but rural students face unique challenges like limited internet access, that's a research gap worth exploring. Step 3. Examine contradictions and inconsistencies. Sometimes researchers present conflicting findings, and that's an opportunity for deeper study. Look for studies with different conclusions on the same topic. Consider exploring why these differences exist, perhaps due to sample size, methods, or regional factors. For example, one study may claim that teacher-led storytelling improves students' reading skills, while another suggests peer reading groups are more effective. Exploring why these results differ could be your research gap. Let's take a real-life example in the field of mental health in college students. Some studies focus on anxiety caused by academic pressure. Others explore social media's role in student stress. But few studies might examine how language barriers impact mental well-being in multilingual students. This unexplored connection, language, mental health, and student anxiety, could be a meaningful research gap. Final tip. When identifying your research gap, be specific. A narrow, well-defined gap is easier to explore, and link it to real-world needs to make your research more impactful. By mastering this process, you'll create a solid foundation for meaningful research. In the next module, we'll explore how to turn your identified gap into clear research questions and objectives. See you there.